that 2032 में जब ऐसे ही कहीं पे बात करूंगा, I'll be proud that I will be again reflecting back in 2022 at 2032, just like in 2022 I'm reflecting back in 2012 or 2010. When entrepreneurship की अभी definition भी जो आ रही थी, people said that taking risk. I mean, I guess Mohit's dad said that. So taking risk. I feel that a slight change in this digital age to that definition is taking calculated risks. Risk हर एक लोग ले रहे हैं. अभी एक्टिविटी में 5-6 जन जो भी वो प्लान करने जा रहे थे, they took a risk in their life. That शायद मैं यार हार गया तो क्या होगा? You know, that shame, that thought of what people would think about you when you do something or when you execute in your life something, whether it is business, relationships, you trying to date a girl, be it anything. What other people would think, वो एक pressure आ जाता है, and because of which there are a lot of parameters. So in this digital age, what I feel is entrepreneurs, businessman, woman, and that's where I have started calling as business individuals or business person, and that's where today only I tweeted one tweet as well. Women empowerment, question mark. Men empowerment, question mark. Why the fuck we are not talking about human empowerment? Like all the time, women का आया, women empowerment करते, चलो लग जाते. And because of all these terms only, you know what happens in day-to-day lives? In day-to-day lives, when यहाँ पर कोई स्कूटी में एक बंदा गिर जाता है, कोई उठाने नहीं आता है, बंदी गिर जाती है, सब लोग उठाने आते हैं. ये एक मान्यता हो गई है. You know, all these thoughts have been engraved in our subconscious head so much, and the reason why I'm saying all these things in generic form and now deviating it to financial pressure of a men. Let's not talk about financial pressures of men. It is like for a human. It is human because आज की एज में अगर हम men के financial pressure की ही बात करेंगे, then बहुत सारे business women भी है, you know. So let's talk about financial pressure in generic form, and I'm not going to waste much of your time. I just take 5 to max 10 minutes. Financial pressure. I would talk about the practical experiences which I had in my life, because at the age of 33, I'm still not married. I definitely fucking cannot talk about what a parenting thing would be when it comes to financial pressure, where I can clearly understand because a lot of my friends have kids who are 13 years old, 6 years old. So I know what is happening. But I won't talk about that because I believe whatever I learn and apply, I share that only. So it's same in my financial pressure as well. So back in the days of 2009, when I took a drop from college, I'm a 3 times dropout by choice from final year of engineering college, where I scored 88% in science, PCM, 94, 93 and something like that. So being a good student, I took a drop because my dad got a paralytic stroke in 2009. When you come from a lower middle class family and bank में जब 300 रुपए बचते हैं, and then you have to decide कि अब क्या करें. Financial pressure तो छोड़ो, pressure ही आता है. Financial तो बाद में दिमाग में आता है, pressure आया कि जिंदगी में क्या करें. So at that point in time, I decided in 2009 when call center का ज़माना था. How many of you recall that? You know, call center का ज़माना था, and then there were only other 2 jobs which my friends told me when it comes to finance. कि पैसा कमाना है तो क्या करना है? Because at that point in time, nobody was googling how to make money online. People like us were just searching how to make money. ये online तो बाद में है. So I searched that and दूध बेचो, newspaper फेंको, Amway करो, Herbalife करो, या तो call center jobs करो. I had no fucking clue about the first 4, so I asked my friend, hey, please, can I borrow your formals? I don't have one. I have to walk in and give an interview. And walk-in interview का अर्थ भी मेरे को मालूम नहीं था. So I went to Gandhinagar, E-Tech Gandhinagar, आज भी है वो company, and I started my call center job in 2010 at that point in time. Then did Vodafone UK process, सब कुछ किया, and side by side in those 2010 to 2014, 4 years of me doing call centers, and when I said 3 times dropout by choice, I was also trying to go back to my college, because if you understand engineering of those days, when you have not taken examination, or rather, when you have not given examinations for an even semester, you cannot go for the next even semester, but you can still appear for the odd semesters. So back and forth, this is the reason why I took 3 times drop because of family pressures. मेरे को वो डिग्री लेना था because I'm a गुज्जू काठियावाड़ी क्षत्रिय boy. તો જ્યારે તમે એવા ખાનદાનમાંથી આવો ને કે જેમાં ખાટલા ઉપર દાદા બેસતા હોય અને તમને સલાહ સૂચન આપતા હોય, ત્યારે you have to make sure that you get a good degree, good score. You get married at 22, and I'm so lucky now. So, you know, when I say all those things of Gujarati Kathiawadi thing and still being able to build a career which is out of the blue, not based on my studies and all, I know what financial pressures are. When I was into call center job, my financial pressure was all about थोड़ा सा 1,000 रुपए भी मैं घर पे भेज दूँ. That was the only concern. Because जब financial crisis आती है and you know right now 2 rupees का वो पानी का पाउच आता होगा, but तब 1 रुपए का था. So 1 रुपए का पानी पाउच मेरे को लेने का था अपने पैसे से. 1 रुपए का पानी का पाउच या 20 रुपए की बॉटल घर पे अगर जाती है तो मेरे पैसे से जाती है. So those kind of financial pressure. It's not about, you know, it's not about saving money yet. It's not about saving in FDs yet. It's not about saving or starting an SIP yet. It's about साला पैसा आएगा घर पे भेजना है yet. Those kind of financial pressure. Moving further, 2014 तक जब call center job कर रहा था, I started seeing those banners, how to make money online, how to make additional $5,000 fucking dollars in next 30 days. And when my salary was 14,000 rupees, साला 3 लाख रुपए additional next 30 दिन में आएगा. Wow. Clicked on that banner, invested $25 from my friend's credit card, and I lost that in the next one. Because then I realized $25 डालने से धंधे में $3,000 नहीं आएगा. Alright? It is not, because what mindset I had is, restaurant खोलने के लिए I might have to have an upfront fee of let's say 1 CR to set up and then chef को बुलाना, and then I might make money and profits in maybe next 5 years. But over here, I just have to click a banner, $25, pay करो, $3,000 next 30 days में आने. Wow, awesome, jackpot. Which was not at all a jackpot. Hard lesson learned, lost $25 and financial pressure. कि वो दोस्त को $25 वापस कैसे पे करना है, which was equivalent to 1,300 rupees at that point in time. 60 rupees का meal आता था at that point in time, a Gujarati thali. I was in Nadia, DDIT at that point in time. So moving here and there, and then Ahmedabad में भी 60 rupees की तब थाली आती थी. So 120 rupees fixed थाली is something which I had to have to survive. As a normal basic need, CCD, MACD भूल जाओ. ये सब मेरे दिमाग में खाली ब्रांड के नेम ही थे. कभी पिया नहीं था, नहीं खाया था. And now when I'm seeing all these things, कि 1350 रुपए वापस देने फ्रेंड को next month में. So I started having 10 rupees की पानी पूरी. Because that was the only option where उसमें liquid आता है तो पेट भर जाता है, ऐसा दिमाग को लगता है. But not with respect to nutrition and all. It's been a long journey where now when I'm talking about calisthenics, I got interested in 2014 about this. But I understood मेरे को शायद वही का प्रोटीन चाहिए रहेगा, mass gainer रहेगा, कुछ भी ये वो supplements चाहिए रहेगा. And at that point in time, 500 rupees say up to 3,000 rupees were a very tricky thing as a financial pressure to me. This kind of financial pressure. Moving further, when I started digital marketing jobs in 2015 as a digital marketing executive, started with 17,000 rupees per month, and scaled myself by 2018 as a product manager of a company where I was earning in lakhs because I also started in freelancing by those years. 8 years of journey where I did 300 rupees से एक journey की शुरुआत with all the financial pressures to 2018 where I was making good enough of money every month. Again, I got a financial crisis. Because 10 years से जब पापा को paralytic stroke आया था, because of which they shifted to village, I thought okay fine, अब मेरे को अच्छा है पापा मम्मी को वापस गांव से बुला लेते. I belong to Keynote, Junagadh. वहाँ से वापस यहाँ लाते. And I rented 4 BHK Adani Shantigram water ले ली. If you have seen that apartment, it's a beautiful luxurious 4.5 BHK apartment. I rented that. And while I rented that in 6 months, my mummy is વાટકી વ્યવહારવાળી મમ્મી છે મારી. સામે દરવાજો ખુલ્લો હોવો જોઈએ. You know? સામે દરવાજો ખુલ્લો હોવો જોઈએ, પાડોશી દેખાવા જોઈએ એમને. તો એને થાય કે હું સોસાયટીમાં રહું છું. બાકી એને ગુંગણામણ થાય. Basically, she wants to be surrounded with people like her, and my neighbors at that point in time were Apollo, Sterling, hospital head, managers and all, who were busy in their profession just like I was. So she cried in 6 months and I had to leave that. She cried so much that I couldn't even ask my broker a notice period, and I had to leave 2 months of deposit. That kind of financial pressure. My dad again started feeling bad, and my dad still to this point, this is a crucial part of financial pressure of a man, which you won't understand if you don't have, which is my dad doesn't have a life cover. My dad doesn't have a health insurance. Why is that? Because I got financially educated a little bit late. My first SIP started at the age of 29. And when Now I'm asking all these insurance companies that fucking please give me at least 50 lakh का cover यार, 5 करोड़ का नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, 50 लाख का तो दे दे. And they are saying नहीं medical history है, नहीं मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. Hard way I accepted that fact and I'm like okay fine, fucking I'll make money now. शिद्दत से काम करूंगा, मेहनत करूंगा, दिल से काम करूंगा and I'll make money no matter what the financial pressures are. So I don't even want to delve into all the financial pressures of the business yet. Where you are starting Jor Parivar as the first ever NFT project जहाँ पर 99.99% of the people doesn't even know NFTs. जिनको मालूम है उनको शायद full form मालूम है. You know? So in that era, now I'm targeting 2032 and seeing that 2032 में जब ऐसे ही कहीं पे बात करूँगा, I'll be proud that I will be again reflecting back in 2022 at 2032, just like in 2022 I'm reflecting back in 2012 or 2010. Those kind of financial pressure. अब मेरी financial pressures ये है that my gangsters, like I'm documenting my life. I'm not even kidding. So he's from my gang and I keep on documenting. My mics are always on when I'm around or I'm speaking or I'm in meetings or prospect meetings and things like that. I'm documenting, I'm putting up on social media a different kind of pressure which I want to willingly take. That now what? छाती ठोक के डाल रहा हूँ, अब मैं करके दिखाऊंगा. So I also started this for a lot of not just men, women as well, human beings. That ऐसा कुछ करो, ऐसा कुछ document करो, irrespective of the pressures which you might have in your life. That साला छाती ठोक के तुम बोल सको कि hashtag पहले करके दिखा फिर आ. And not with any arrogance, you know. Not with any arrogance, with all the humble heart. રાજપૂત તલવારોના આંચળા બનાવ્યા છે ટ્રેડિશનલ ડે કોલેજમાં, you know. So એવા ટેમ્પરામેન્ટમાંથી now I have become so patient by just channelizing my temper, my anger, my aggression into so much of my work, my fitness, that I now have become so self-aware that अब तो मेरे को longevity पे ही काम करना है ताकि मैं 50 साल का हूँ तो मेरी एनर्जी 30 साल की ही होनी चाहिए. Now that I will be a businessman, entrepreneur, जो भी XYZ term as an English teacher you want to keep, I will just work. Because what I feel, to conclude, is no matter where your pressures are, if you are a good human being with an extraordinary heart of doing something good in the society, what you will do is you will just try to live your life fucking practically day in and day out every single second. And that's how you live a jordar, extraordinary life for your own self. So let people call you what they want to call, but eventually they will call what you want them to call. Thank you so much. This is your host and host, Lily.
One desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air. That's how I roll. I got tons of soul. I'm a true collectible. Famous, also famous, number one desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want.